read Greg McGuire's novel some 24, 25 years ago, was very taken with it, started to develop it as a film, and then Stephen Schwartz, the great composer, called me and said, I think this should be a musical. And the moment he said, I thought, that's a great idea. So we took a turn away from film, put it up on stage. That was an extraordinary journey, as putting any new musical on stage is. And it came out really well, and it flourished around the world. And now it felt like the time was right to reinterpret it for film, and that's what we've done.
I think it's been amazing to see the reactions. Like, at first I usually always hold it a little bit at bay, don't let it in. But it's been so long now, and so many people from all around the world have just been putting piles and piles of compliments and speaking of this movie in terms that I believe the movie is. That's very rare that what I think of the movie, people are thinking. I think we're at a time where we want this optimism. We want to watch someone who's a warrior rise above it all. And I think that strength is contagious. And I think that these two ladies is a discovery, actually, even though you think you know exactly what they are. When you see them in this movie, you will rediscover. And I think you will find a bona fide movie stars that motivate you to keep that optimism going and to keep walking forward. I was ready for the premiere in LA. That morning, my wife bumps me. Her water broke. So I put my suit down and we went to the hospital, but no better way to bring in this movie with new life. And I feel very blessed, and my heart is very full.
We worked so hard,
That's right.
and we cared so much about it, and we are those Wicked fans who have been waiting for this for 21 years. We just so happen to be lucky enough to have been chosen to be a part of it, and we know what a big responsibility that is, and we worked really hard to take care of it. So when they meet us with that love, and when they do show us so much positivity, it's just really, there are no words. We're so grateful.
We love fashion. It's one of our second languages, to be honest. We're fans of it. And I think in this particular film, we are lucky enough to have Paul Tazwell, who makes these incredible costumes to tell the story through the clothes that we wear. He knows us intimately and loves the fact that we love fashion, so made sure that those costumes felt good for us to wear too. Yeah.
First, we both thought, should we be in that? It's their movie now. It's their role now. It's their moment. But Marc Platt really said, and John Chu, they really said, we really mean it. Without you guys, we wouldn't have a movie, so please be a part of it. And that's where they got me, because I was like, oh my gosh, thank you.
We all started out in theatre. I'm a massive fan of Broadway and obviously the West End, but there's something about New York and theatre here. I saw Sunset Boulevard last night, and it blew my mind. And I just think it's all about 8 shows a week and the people who are doing that day in, day out. And I hope that this version of a film is a love letter to theatre and also to all the people who are doing this 8 shows a week.
So much has grown since it obviously first opened on Broadway. It's become so, rightfully so, beloved, and just to be here back in New York where it all began is just so great and so cool.
Well, it's been thrilling. It's been kind of crazy actually, because we went to Australia, we went to Los Angeles, and everywhere we've just been seeing Wicked fans from around the globe who just love this show already. And having people embrace us as part of that legacy has been really moving and heartwarming, and I feel like that's even amplified in New York because this is where, Wicked Broadway not began, but really flourished.
It feels like the true, Olympic torch victory run moment. We're bringing it home. It's wild. I went 2 avenues over to the Gershwin when I was a kid just to press my face up against the glass.
I started this thing feeling an immense amount of pressure, and really I think over time just having more and more conversations with John Chu, our director, and even Marc Platt, and Stephen Schwartz, and everybody just gradually I just started to feel that pressure go away, and it just reminded me of I'm in this company of these brilliant storytellers and artists. You're a piece of the puzzle. Just have fun doing it. Don't forget where you are. We're in Oz. Don't forget why we're doing this. Don't forget what the story is, and just let everything else fall in place.
John asked me what my goal for the movie was when we first started prepping the movie, and I said that it would be the greatest love story ever told between these 2 women, these 2 best friends, and I hope everyone feels that at the end of the film.